The teenage years are not easy for anyone, but statistics show 1 in 10 teens is also the victim of teen dating violence. A Nokomis teen is doing her part to raise awareness about the issue right here on the Suncoast. Noelia Voigt is Miss Teen Florida US, and her platform is called One Love. Congratulations on your new title. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It's good to be back.
Yes. So, all right, let's start with your platform. What is the One Love Foundation? What's it all about?
So the One Love Foundation was founded after a girl in college named Yardley Love was murdered by her ex-boyfriend. She was in an abusive relationship. Unfortunately, her friends and family didn't know that she was in an abusive relationship. So the One Love Foundation was founded after her in hopes that people can educate our youth on the warning signs and the dangers of teen dating violence and kind of how to prevent that. So I have spoken to over 1,000 kids in both Florida and Nevada on this issue. I became trained a year and a half ago through this organization to be a workshop facilitator. So I'm hoping that with this new title of Miss Teen Florida, I can help make that number grow.
That's great. I mean, we often hear a lot that you know it's discussed for adult women, but we rarely hear it being addressed for teens.
Right.
What made you choose this as your platform?
Well, actually, two of my best friends, a guy friend and a girlfriend, were both going through an abusive relationship at the same time. So that just goes to show that it's not even only about only women being abused. Guys can be abused as well. And there are many different types of abuse. It's not just physical. A lot of people think it's that, but there's also mental, verbal, emotional. So two of my friends are going through it at the same time, and my sister's boyfriend was in a fraternity, and he said that someone came and hosted a workshop at his fraternity, and he knew that my friends were going through this, so he was like, oh, maybe you should look into it. And because it was a personal connection to me, I felt compelled to, help the cause, and I've become really passionate about it.
What have you seen as you've traveled and you've spoken to people about the issue and about the foundation?
Yeah, well, I always give out my Instagram handle to the students in case they're embarrassed to ask me a question in front of their classmates. They can always reach out to me and I can still help them. And every single time I've left a classroom, I've always had at least one student message me and tell me that either they're going through it, even one of their parents were going through it, a friend. So I'm very happy to help them outside of the classroom get the resources and the help that they need.
What can you tell them when they call you or they text you?
Well, depending on the severity of the situation, that's going to depend on what advice I can give them. I can either tell them to go to a guidance counselor at school or a trusted adult if they are going through it, or there are national or local resources, hotlines, text lines, things like that.
Oh, that's wonderful, so you can kind of facilitate
Right,
getting them to
exactly.
where they might need to.
Right.
And I hope that your new title helps bring awareness to this. Let's talk about when you won Miss Teen Florida. What was your reaction?
It was crazy because I was here 2 years ago just as Miss Sarasota Teen, and to be here now 2 years later as Miss Teen Florida, finally achieving my dream of getting to represent my state at a national competition. Oh my God, it was a dream come true. I was in shock. It was an amazing experience, an amazing weekend, and my national competition is in less than 2 weeks now.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm very excited, looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
So tell us about that. What's next? The road doesn't stop.
Right,
One
no,
title.
it definitely doesn't. So I won this title in April, so I will have this no matter if I win or lose nationals until next April. So I'll still be able to do my One Love workshops with the title. Definitely exercising a lot, eating healthy, but that's great. I love eating healthy and exercising anyway, excuse me. And that's...
And those are things, I don't know if everyone realizes, I certainly don't until I speak with you, that once you win the title, you have all your speaking engagements and traveling and doing more with your platform.
There's a lot of stuff that I have to do within the community, and I love to do it. I go support local charity events and do a lot of One Love workshops, of course. So that never stops, and that's something that people don't understand about pageants is I get asked a lot, oh, it's all about pageants just looking pretty on stage, and it's really not at all, because every girl that has a title really is supposed to use her title for something good and advocate for something, and so that's been my passion, One Love, for the past year and a half.
Well, it sort of says you've got to use your beauty for something.
Exactly.
I love it. Because when you walk into a classroom, people are going to pay attention.
Exactly.
Yes, and we should, all right, let's be honest too, when you walk in with the crown, people pay attention as well. It's gorgeous.
Thank
and
you.
Do you get to keep this until,
I do, yeah. Actually, I keep the crown and the sash forever. Thankfully,
nice.
So that'll be nice.
Just wear it all day.
It would look amazing.
We are so glad to hear about the important work that you're doing. We wish you the best of luck in July.
Thank
and for more information about Noelia's platform, If you want to visit the One Love Foundation, you can go to joinonelove.org.